Hello, welcome back to TNP Handmade Collections. Today is Crochet Series number 2. Today we are going to be looking at how to hold your crochet hook, and we're going to be doing the crochet chain. And the crochet chain is very important because it is the foundation of whatever it is that you're making. Okay, now let's start with how to hold your crochet hook. There are many ways. You have to figure out what is comfortable for you. I usually hold mine as if I'm writing and I crochet. Now you can do hold it like this, but find what position in your hand is comfortable, okay? But like I said, I usually do this, and I have this other hand holding the thread to control it as I'm crocheting. But this is how I was taught to do it. As you will be looking at videos of other tutorials, you're going to see that people hold this crochet hook in different positions. So again, feel what feels, you got to know and feel what is comfortable for you, okay? Now, the other thing that's really important is to know the right type of crochet hook to use with the type of yarn you're going to be crocheting. And you're going to be reading patterns. So let's say you want to use a thick or bulky yarn, then this type of crochet hook might be the right type of hook to use to give you the right type of tension that the pattern is calling for. Now, this is a 4mm crochet hook, and this is a worsted type yarn or 4-ply. And this type of yarn is what you will be using, and this type of crochet hook. And I'm going to demonstrate why this is going to work, okay? Now, the first thing we have to do is to do a slip knot. Now, in the beginning, don't panic about how you do the slip knot. It's very easy. I don't care if you have to take a circle and then just tie it in a knot until you can get the slip knot down path. But this is one way to do a slip knot. Just make a circle, cross over, drop this strand behind, pull it up, take the two together, and there you go. You have a slip knot. Okay, make sure I'm in focus. Let me try this again. Okay, make a circle, just cross it. Okay, wrap it around and just pull this, take this strand and just pull it, and then just take these two and just pull it down like that, and you got to, and it should move. Now, if it doesn't move, then something is wrong. Go back and retry this again. Now, I'm going to show you another way. Now, I was taught how to do it like this, where you wrap the yarn around your fingers, and then you brought the yarn to the back, and you brought it up like this, and then you just pull, okay? That's your slip knot. And again, one of the sides should move so that it will adjust to your crochet hook. Now, you might see in other tutorials where they do this. I'm going to see if I can do this again. Where they cross over like this and bring it like that. And they turn it around and they take this top one and do like this, move it back, and then bring this one up and then pull it, okay? And that's another way. But find out what's a good way for you. Practice one of these techniques. Don't get frustrated. This takes a lot of practice to get this, okay? So now let's make a foundation chain, okay? We want to make sure that when you crochet this chain that all of the chains sort of look like each other, okay? And you got to make sure that one of your hand, this side, because some people are left-handed, some people are right-handed, okay? Let's get this done. We're going to wrap this over, okay? And then we're going to pull through, okay? We're going to wrap with the left hand and we're going to pull through. Opposite if you're left-handed. You can use your hook, wrap it around, pull through. Come around, pull through. Now, this is the thing. Your chain, you see how that looks? Pretty much most of them look the same. Now, what I didn't tell you in the beginning, and this would get people in trouble with why the pattern or the sides are not straight. You want to slide this up so that when I show you in the next series how to go in these loops right here, that this knot is not loose, that you will mistake it for a stitch that you're supposed to crochet in. So do not ever crochet in the slip knot. So again, like this. Now I'm gonna change this out, and I'm gonna just to see that this is totally different. Let's say this is all that you had at home was this large crochet hook, and you just have some yarn, but the pattern is not calling for this big crochet hook. Look at how the difference in the tension is. Okay, now look at this. Do you think if you were crocheting a dress and you had the wrong size crochet hook for that yarn, that it's going to be nice and neat right here? Just think about the around the neck of a dress or a sweater or something. This isn't correct, and you got to look at what the pattern calls for, the size crochet hook and the type of yarn, so that when you're making what you're making, you have a fairly decent chance of it looking like the pattern. Now, the other thing is, some people, when they use crochet hooks, oh my gosh, they just crochet real loose. And it'll look like this and not even use a large crochet hook. You want to make sure that your chains have consistency. Now, there are some people who crochet, and I guarantee you, it look like they're strangling the goose. They just crochet real tight, and everything is real loose, and is just, I mean, I'm not saying loose, I'm sorry, but real tight, and it's smaller than what it should be, and you still would not get the right tension, and it will not come out the way it is supposed to if you do it real tight. I don't crochet tight, so that's a problem for me. I don't, unless I just really have to. And then there's a certain way you hold this to be able to, you know, get that tight stitch. But if it's not calling for a tight stitch, you have to be relaxed. The other thing is, the one thing over the years that I have found is, if you have a bad day and you're really angry and your crocheting will come out differently. If you're crocheting a baby booty and you're kind of mad, the tension is going to be totally different on a day when you're really mad as opposed to the next day you feeling better about something. So again, this is a real good tool to use to help you to relax and see really where you're at. If you notice something is really tight down, maybe you might be a little mad. Maybe you angry and frustrated. However, if it's really loosey-goosey, you could be really happy. But however, the thing is, you really want to have consistency with each chain being and looking the same, okay? So that you can get the right tension, you can go in and crochet and not fight with the chain trying to get your crochet hook into the next chain. I'm just doing this just so you can see that it wasn't that hard to do, okay? Basically, today, that's it. This is your assignment. This is what I need for you to do. I want you to practice making chains. I would like for you to post a picture of your chains. And I need for you to practice this until I meet with you next week, where we will be learning how to do the single crochet. Okay, so basically that's it for this week. This is a real short tutorial. As always, I always enjoy sharing what I know with you. And so have a great day, and we will meet and talk again next week when we learn how to do single crochet. Have a blessed day.